What if every human had a battery percentage floating above their head? Imagine waking up, looking in the mirror, and seeing a number above you. Not your phone. Battery. Your battery. Maybe yours says 83%. Maybe 47. Maybe, before your day has even started, it says 12. At first, it would seem funny. People would joke about it. They would compare percentages and ask, why are you already at 22%? But very quickly, it would change the way we see ourselves and the way we see everyone else. Because right now, energy is invisible. You can be exhausted and still smile. You can be burned out and still answer emails. You can be mentally drained and still say, I'm okay. If your battery percentage floated above your head, pretending would become much harder. Imagine the morning commute. A train full of people. One person at 91%, holding coffee like the day belongs to them. Another at 34%, already staring into space. Someone else at 6%, just trying to survive the day. You would start noticing things you never noticed before. The friend who always cancels. Plans might just be running on 9%. The coworker who snaps at everyone might be at 3%. The parent who looks calm on the outside might secretly be at 1%. Suddenly, the invisible part of being human becomes visible. Offices would feel different too. Meetings would become more honest. Imagine a manager asking for extra effort while half the room is sitting at 14%. You would not need another motivational speech. You would need rest. Schools would change too. A student at 7% might not need discipline. They might need sleep. A teenager at 18% every morning might not be unmotivated. They might be overwhelmed. Even relationships would feel different. If someone replies coldly while they are at 4%, it might not mean they do not care. It might just mean they have nothing left to give that day. People might become kinder because they could finally see what others are carrying. But humans would also make it weird. Some people would feel proud of always being high. Others would feel ashamed of always being low. Social media would probably turn it into another performance. There would be pressure to look fully charged. Pressure to perform energy. And that might reveal the biggest lesson. Where is our energy really going? Because time is limited. But energy is limited too. Imagine seeing the cost of your choices in advance. A noisy party, minus 18%. Scrolling before sleep, minus 12%. A real conversation, plus 9%. A walk at sunset, plus 11%. 8 hours of sleep, plus 35%. You would start learning yourself in a completely different way. Not just what you do, but what it costs and what restores you. Some people would realize they are not bad at life. They are just undercharged. Others would realize they have been spending their best energy on things that do not deserve it. If everyone could see your battery percentage, you might stop feeling guilty for being tired. You could simply say, I'm low today, and people would understand. But here's the twist. Maybe we do already have a battery percentage, not floating above our heads, just hidden in the signals we ignore: our sleep, our mood, our focus, our patience, our need to be alone, and our need to connect. The battery is already there. We just do not measure it clearly. So what if humans had a battery percentage? Maybe the world would become more honest, maybe more compassionate. Maybe people would finally stop treating exhaustion like weakness. Because managing your life is not just about managing your time. It is about protecting your energy. And sometimes the smartest thing you can do is recharge before you crash.